Om Namo Namah. In this video, we will discuss about Surya Siddhanta, an ancient Indian text on astronomy. We will go through its introduction, contribution and dating. So, let's start with introduction to Surya Siddhanta. Surya Siddhanta is part of Vedanga. Vedanga is subject-wise study of Vedas. Among 6 Vedangas, which include Shiksha, Chanda, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Kalpa and Jyotisa, it is the part of Jyotisha or astrology. So the question comes in mind is that in which Veda the Surya Siddhanta is having roots? The Surya Siddhanta is having roots in Atharvaveda. The next question which comes in mind is that is there any deity associated with it? Yes, as name suggests, Surya Siddhanta means doctrine of sun, and it is related to Suryadev, who is the ruler of sun as per our scriptures. As per the text of Surya Siddhanta, the Suryadev gave this secret knowledge to Mayasur, who meditated very hard to please Suryadev, and Mayasur is also considered as author of the Surya Siddhanta. Now the another question which comes in mind is that which science does it contain? Surya Siddhanta is having 14 chapters and 500 slokas, which tells about time of revolution of planets around the sun, description of pole stars, sign tables for accurate positions of planets, time of rotation of planets. Even it includes such a minute details like tilt of Earth's axis. It also gives us the various units of time like Truti, which is of order of few microns, to Mahakalpa, which is of order of trillions of years. So now we will discuss about the contribution of Surya Siddhanta. So let's discuss how Surya Siddhanta helps us. It describes the motion of stars, planets or moon, which play a key role in our daily life. For example, the seasons depend upon the motion of Earth with respect to Sun, and proper knowledge of seasons help us in agriculture. Also, most of our rituals depend on the position of Sun and Moon. Surya Siddhanta plays a key role in preparing calendar and Panchang. As Surya Siddhanta is part of astronomy, in which motion of stars, planets and moon plays a vital role. So Surya Siddhanta is very helpful in astrology. It also gives us the various units of time as we described earlier. Also, it has some glimpse of mathematics or mainly trigonometry like sine and cosine tables. Now we will discuss about dating of Surya Siddhanta. We can classify the astronomy on the basis of timing as ancient astronomy, which is before 19th century, and modern astronomy, which is after 19th century. Now moving towards ancient astronomy, we are very familiar with the Newton, who lived from 1643 to 1727 and proposed the law of gravitation, which was very helpful in astronomy. If we go further back in time, we get to know about Kepler, who proposed the law regarding planets, which was later proved by Newton. We also know about Galileo, who was contemporary of Kepler. They all worked on theory given by Copernicus, who lived between 1473 to 1543, or around 500 years ago. But what was before 500 years ago? That we are not taught. To know about how old is Surya Siddhanta, we need to go 1500 years back. 1500 years ago, between 505 to 587, there was a great Indian astronomer and mathematician named Varamihir. Varamihir worked upon Pancha Siddhanta, which includes Surya Siddhanta, Vasishtha Siddhanta, and Pathama Siddhanta, which are the part of Indian astronomy, and also Polisa Siddhanta, which is Greek astronomy, and for that he also learned the Greek language, and he also worked upon Romaka Siddhanta, which is Roman astronomy. So Varamir was working on Surya Siddhanta and he was studying the Surya Siddhanta. It means the Surya Siddhanta is much more older than 1500 years. And if we go to the text of Surya Siddhanta, then it is clear that Varamir was not the author of Surya Siddhanta. So it means the Surya Siddhanta existed before the time of Varamir or before 1500 years ago. But most of the historian and Indologists propose this date as the date of Surya Siddhanta, but that is not true. From the recent work of Sri Nilesh Oakji on archaeoastronomical references given in Surya Siddhanta, it is found to be of 12,000 BCE old. For example, in one of the references, the tilt angle of Earth is given as 24 degree. But we know that currently it is around 23.4 degree. So, is the tilt angle given in Surya Siddhanta wrong? No, the tilt angle of Earth varies from 22.1 to 24.5 degrees. So, if we go to the recent years when the angle was 24 degree, it comes out to be 2900 BCE or 12,000 BCE. So, the question is, which one is true? With the other two more references given in Surya Siddhanta, the date 12,000 BCE is verified by Sri Nilesh Oakji. So I will attach the link of his video. You can go through it for more details. In upcoming videos, we will try to explore the Surya Siddhanta more. Thank you for watching the video.